So we are in URANTIA book for change. And we're in paper 19, the coordinate and Trinity-Origin beings. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. I like that smirk, Kim. Like,
Is it going to be interesting?
it always is interesting, isn't it?
It is. It
Uh,
is interesting. It
it's
depends
Often,
on the
somewhere.
space you're in on the day.
yes, often way beyond us, which is great because, hey, if we were reading something we
Yeah.
already know, what kind of fun would that be?
That's right.
Oh well.
So, everyone ready to rock and roll?
Yeah.
hmm
Very good. So, who would like to start reading then?
I'll go.
Oh, good on you, Kim.
We love it, Kim.
The coordinate Trinity-Origin beings. This paradise group, designated the coordinate Trinity-Origin beings, embraces the Trinity teacher sons, also classed among the paradise sons of God. Three groups of high super-universe administrators and the somewhat impersonal category of the inspired Trinity spirits. Even the Havona natives may properly be included in this classification of Trinity personalities, along with numerous groups of beings resident on Paradise. Those Trinity-Origin beings to be considered in this discussion are 1. Trinity teacher sons. 2. Perfectors of Wisdom. 3. Divine counselors. 4. Universal censors. I wonder what they censor. 5. Inspired Trinity spirits. 6. Havona natives. 7. Paradise citizens. Accepting the Trinity teacher sons and possibly the inspired Trinity spirits, these groups are of definite numbers. Their creation is a finished and past event. Well, that's what the Course says, doesn't it?
And possibly the inspired Trinity spirits. It's another thing they're not sure of.
Yes, all right. 1. The Trinity teacher sons. Of all the high orders of celestial personalities revealed to you, the Trinity teacher sons alone act in a dual capacity. By origin of Trinity nature, in function, they are almost wholly devoted to the services of divine sonship. They are the liaison beings who bridge the universe gulf between Trinity and dual origin personalities. While the stationary sons of the Trinity are of completed numbers, the teacher sons are constantly increasing. What the final number of teacher sons will be, I do not know. I can, however, state that at the last periodic report to Uversa, the Paradise records indicated, oh my God, is that billion?
21 trillion.
21 trillion 1 billion? Is that right? Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, 21 trillion. Oh, no. Oh, actually, these people,
21
sorry, Kim.
billion 1,624,000.
Yeah, it was
1,821, is that right?
yeah, it was 21. Yeah, sorry, Kim, it was 21 billion. Yeah.
It was
21,
Of these, yeah.
21 billion, 1,624,821.
But I bet you it's changed now because it's been quite some time.
Yeah. Of these sons in service. Wow. These beings are the only group of the sons of God revealed to you whose origin is in the paradise Trinity. They range the central and super universes, and an enormous core is assigned to each local universe. They also serve the individual planets, as do the other paradise sons of God. Since the scheme of the grand universe is not fully developed, large numbers of teachers' sons are held in the reserves on paradise, and they volunteer for emergency duty and unusual service in all divisions of the grand universe, on the lone worlds of space, in the local and super universes, and on the worlds of Havona. They also function on paradise, but it will be more helpful to postpone their detailed consideration until we come to the discussion of the paradise sons of God. Am I going too fast?
A little.
Yeah, I feel I'm going fast. In this connection, however, it may be noted that teachers' sons are the supreme coordinating personalities of Trinity-Origin. In such a far-flung universe of universes, there is always great danger of succumbing to the error of the circumscribed viewpoint, to the evil inherent in a segmentalized conception of reality and divinity. Holy dooly!
What does that mean in this connection?
Succumbing to the error of the circumscribed viewpoint, to the evil
What's circumscribed?
I think that's like narrowed
Circumscribed.
down a narrow type of way, like limited, maybe. I have to look it up. To the evil
I think you're right.
in a segmentalized conception of reality and divinity. Wow.
Well, I suppose when you look on planet Earth, for instance, I mean, we've got this idea of being separate and being separate from God and all kinds of and all kinds of different views of what God is or what gods are.
Mm. Yeah. So circumscribe,
Depending on where we are on the planet.
Yeah. Yeah, restrict something within limits.
Mm.
An example is the minister's powers are circumscribed both by tradition and the organisation of local government.
Bearing in mind too that their idea of evil, what they describe as evil in this book, is different from what we think of as evil.
I don't know, that might be a circumscribed viewpoint. I don't know. Yeah, what is evil actually? I don't know.
So there's a description of it later on. Evil, sin, and iniquity. Yeah.
Oh, I like that word iniquity for some reason.
It says, do not make the mistake of confusing evil with the evil one, more correctly, the iniquitous one. He whom you call the evil one is the son of self-love. Oh, there's more. I don't know where it is, but anyway, it's described as being acting from a mistaken viewpoint rather than
error.
Maybe not. Maybe I've got this confused with sin. Maybe I've got this confused with sin. No, that's good. I'll shut up now.
Mm.
But they've got this, yeah, there is a section there on evil, sin, and iniquity. And
Oh, okay.
it did sort of open my eyes a little bit to a different way of seeing things.
Oh, that'll be an interesting one. Okay. For example, the human mind would ordinarily crave to approach the cosmic philosophy portrayed in these revelations by proceeding from the simple and the finite to the complex and the infinite, from human origins to divine destinies. But that path does not lead to spiritual wisdom.
Something
Right.
on my computer. Can you just give me the number where we are?
Oh, paper 19, number 1, the Trinity teaches sons. 1, 2, 3,
Can
4.
Can I just tell you, I've found this description of what Jesus said evil is, if you want to hear it.
Yep.
From this book?
Evil, yeah. Evil is the unconscious or unintended transgression of the divine law, the Father's will. Evil is likewise the measure of the imperfectness of obedience to the Father's will. So, unintended, unconscious or unintended transgression of the divine law.
Wow.
So it's not a deliberate.
Yes.
That's what he and iniquity is the willful, determined, and persistent transgression of the divine law. That's more what we call evil these days.
Right. It's funny, years
Divine
ago.
law of the Father's will. Iniquity.
Right.
Carry on.
Years ago I went to see this person that channeled. And I've got the tape of it somewhere. But as I was going, he had a room upstairs in this building. And as I was going up the stairway, I passed a room on the ground floor, and it was just full of cushions. It might have been a meditation room or something, I don't know. But I remember the thought that came into my mind was den of iniquity. Out of the blue, I thought, oh, that's weird. Where did that come from? And then I just continued up the stairs, and yeah, it was really bizarre. It's funny. It just that memory came up from that word. Yeah, iniquity.
It's not a word that gets used a lot in these times.
Yeah, it's an
generally
old-fashioned
speaking.
word, isn't it? Yeah, it's old-fashioned.
Mm.
Actually, that's the only time I think I've ever heard it, Kim, when people say the den of iniquity.
Yeah.
It's always a den, isn't it? The den of thieves and the den of iniquity. Got to stay away from these dens. Oh, what's in our own den? What sort of den have I got?
That's short for Dennis, isn't it, Kim? Stay away from Den.
Oh dear.
But it's interesting because I'd always, I don't know, thought, yeah, it's coming from their unconscious. They don't sort of really mean what they do, because I know I've behaved badly and I haven't, it's sort of just takes you over in a way. But most people want to believe that someone's so bad and horrible, they just, it blots out any possibility of them being in any other way, as if they're just permanently like that or something. So this gives the example of how we see things backwardly, does it? Like we want to go from the simple and the finite to the complex and the infinite. maybe it should be on the other way around. But that path does not lead to spiritual wisdom. Such a procedure is the easiest path to a certain form of genetic knowledge. But at best, it can only reveal man's origin. It reveals little or nothing about his divine destiny. It's interesting, isn't it? Genetic knowledge. Even in the study of man's biologic evolution on Urantia, there are grave objections to the exclusive historic approach to his present-day status and his current problems. The true perspective of any reality problem, human or divine, terrestrial or cosmic, can be had only by the full and unprejudiced study and correlation of three phases of universe reality: origin, history, and destiny. The proper understanding of these three experiential realities affords the basis for a wise estimate of the current status.
So it's like almost like talking about you can't say what someone is just by looking at their past, at their history. Like even if you take it as a personality you're talking about.
Yeah, we don't look at
like spiritual origin and destiny is more to do with, I suppose, choices we've made rather than history.
I see destiny as that, like our spiritual destiny.
Yeah, but our spiritual destiny, if we choose if we choose not to go that way, I mean, there's still a choice, isn't there? Anyway, I like that they're bringing in this. It's not. I sort of thought of also the rebellion. What's it called? The
Luciferian.
The Luciferian rebellion. So they're not looking at just the history of what's happened there, but also what is our origin, what is our destiny.
Yeah, but the history books don't look at the destiny, do they? Like our destiny is
that's right.
As spiritual entities, it's just
But if you just look at history, you could just feel if we would, yeah. I think there's a big there'd be a tendency to go from a place of judgment if you're just looking at history, of just judging according to what's happened in the past rather than what is the potential and what is, anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know.
When the human mind undertakes to follow the philosophic technique of starting from the lower to approach the higher, whether in biology or theology, it is always in danger of committing 4 errors of reasoning.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
one.
weird.
Yeah. It may utterly fail to perceive the final and completed evolutionary goal of either personal attainment or cosmic destiny. 2, it may commit the supreme philosophical blunder. That's another word I like. Blunder. By oversimplifying cosmic evolutionary experiential reality, thus leading to the distortion of facts, to the perversion of truth, and to the misconception of destinies. The supreme philosophical blunder. God, what a description.
Oversimplifying cosmic evolutionary experiential reality.
Mm. 3. The study of causation is the perusal of history. But the knowledge of how a being becomes does not necessarily provide an intelligent understanding of the present status and true character of such a being.
Mm.
Mm. Right.
That's what I was trying to say, really, I suppose.
4. History alone fails adequately to reveal future development, destiny.
Mm.
Finite origins are helpful, but only divine causes reveal final effects.
Mm-mm.
Eternal ends are not shown in time beginnings. That's interesting. The present can be truly interpreted only in the light of the correlated past and future. Oh, well, we don't know the future, so we can't possibly judge. I don't know. It's interesting. The present can be truly interpreted only in the light of the
They're talking about
correlated
interpretation, though, aren't they, rather than
future.
known?
Well, history is always about the past, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's never about the future.
Often, it's a someone's point of view, how it really was.
Yeah, and then it changes, doesn't it? They change
I
it
mean, you can just
to
look at the news these days and just get so many different news about the same thing that you are completely confused.
Yes, yeah.
What's what? So, and if the history is based on these observations,
Yeah.
Just pick and choose which observations if you want to present a particular viewpoint.
Yeah.
Therefore, because of these and for still other reasons, do we employ the technique of approaching man and his planetary problems by embarkation on the time-space journey from the infinite, eternal, and divine paradise source and center of all personality, reality, and all cosmic existence. Oh, and this is how they're presenting the book, aren't they? They're starting with, the really, they're starting the book that way, like with from the infinite, eternal, and divine, and then they're
Mm-hmm.
and then
Narrowing
it's
it
going
down.
back, narrowing it down to the physical, basic history stuff. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, I often hear people say how utterly confused they were by book 1 and 2 for a long time.
Yeah. But that's the problem.
Did those people come to understand it, Cole? Did they come to a better understanding?
Yeah, it gets, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, every single time I'm onto this, it's just something clicks in differently. But for me, it's not so much even being able to talk about it because it's so highly experiential and it's a revelation and it's revealed. We know well that real revelation is very hard to put into a perception because it's so far beyond perception that we have no words, we have no. The only way we have, which I've experienced a few times, where somebody's experience was virtually transferred so thoroughly that I go like as if I had a revelation just by experiencing them.
Mm.
And I think we know this from the Lemuria, the communication in Lemuria, from Raji-Savul point of view, was very much without words, but was highly, highly tangible through experience.
Mm. But, mm. So, yeah, it says it's interesting that they call it a technique. Do we employ the technique?
Mm-hmm. Technique of
So
what?
then, so they're presenting what our future looks like. You know, this continual progression
Yeah.
first, because that's the correct technique of doing it.
Mm.
Whereas we go the opposite, yeah, usually. That's interesting. I wonder what the other reasons are. Anyway, that brings us to number 2. Would someone else like to read, or I'm happy to keep going, whatever.
I'll read.
Yeah, great. Okay.
2. The Perfectors of Wisdom. The Perfectors of Wisdom are a specialized creation of the Paradise Trinity, designed to personify the wisdom of divinity in the super universes. To personify the wisdom of divinity in the super universes. There are exactly 7 billion of these beings in existence, and 1 billion are assigned to each of the 7 super universes.
Mm.
In common,
Sorry. It sounds like a lot, but you know, they've got a big territory, haven't they? Oh,
Massive.
yeah. I think, well, there's 7. I mean, I don't know how many billion people there are on planet Earth at the moment, but there were 7 last time I took any notice.
Yeah,
I
interesting,
think,
isn't
And
it?
that's just
yeah,
planet Earth.
yeah.
Mm.
In common with their coordinates, the divine counselors and the universal censors, the perfecters of wisdom passed through the wisdom of paradise, of Havona, and except for Divinington, of the Father's paradise spheres. After these experiences, the perfecters of wisdom were permanently assigned to the service of the Ancients of Days. They serve neither on paradise nor on the worlds of the Paradise Havona circuits. They are wholly occupied with the administration of the super universe governments. What are we talking about? Perfectors of
Perfectors of wisdom.
wisdom.
Mm.
Wherever and whenever a perfecter of wisdom functions, there and then divine wisdom functions.
Mm.
There is actuality of presence and perfection of manifestation in the knowledge and wisdom represented in the doings of these mighty and majestic personalities.
Mm.
They do not reflect the wisdom of the Paradise Trinity. They are that wisdom.
Ta-da! Ah.
Oh.
Oh my God. You feel it?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what I get. This is what I get. I get that this is written in such a way that you can't comprehend it. There's no way.
Yeah.
even if you think you can.
Yeah.
But, you know, as you could just feel then, right? Like it's something just drops into you. Do you have that like that, Alison?
I don't know how I describe it. I
Yeah,
mean,
I mean,
I
it's
can sort
very
of
hard to
understand.
describe. Yeah,
No, I'll tell you what happened this time. It felt like goosebumps on the top of my head,
yeah,
as much as like a warmth,
yeah.
sort of a warmth in this area, a warmth.
Because
And
I personally always call onto these beings. It's like, okay, just reveal yourself to me, you know, just whatever way possible that I can comprehend. Like it's a prayer, you know, it's a prayer of
yeah,
wanting to know God, basically.
yeah.
And you can't know God directly because it would probably, you know, it would probably blow your physical reality into smithereens, you know. So we're getting it in a small little doses. Otherwise, we get over, um, what do you call it? Like an overdose of love.
Yeah.
I mean, how much
Yeah, I
love
mean,
can
I
you?
think it's probably more useful for us to slowly come to, more slowly come to an understanding, or, to
Yeah,
have
but
some
then you have
understanding
these
come to us.
experiences because I think it's just decomposes the original, you know, layer of thoughts that we preoccupy our mind with.
Yeah.
It dislodges
Yeah,
it.
it's
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 just like
like it's almost, yeah,
it puts it
something
to
just
sleep, and then
something
something,
enters.
yeah, something enters or something begins to radiate. I would even say something begins to radiate from you that's already there.
Ah,
You see?
what is Joel Gold's? He used to
Yes.
talk about a poem that said something about releasing the imprisoned splendor.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, it's already in you. If you don't give it, like you know my saying, if you don't give it, you choke on it. And that's
yeah,
human
yeah.
condition, just choking on a gossip rather than
Oh,
releasing everything that's already imprinted on it and allow itself to be receptive to greater wisdom or revelation or all these different,
Mm.
you
And
know.
I guess if it's denied, you can't give it.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
the first step is
yeah. And it's like you're
allowing
not
it.
even like personally giving it, you're just in the act of giving it away. As of course Mills talks about it. Like if you
It's
don't
happening.
give, you don't have.
Yeah.
yeah.
You have, you give. So if you give love, what do you get? You begin to feel it within yourself, and so you receive it.
Mm.
And then you have to get used to it because it's so overwhelmingly beautiful when suddenly your whole being begins to reverberate, like you just saying, Alison, you're like, my whole head was tingling. It's like, hello, yes, you know? And sometimes your feet
Yeah,
tingle, and sometimes,
it's a, I mean, I would say the sensation is a little bit like a warm liquid entering entering my head. I don't know. It's kind of light, warm liquid light or something weird. I don't know. Anyway, it was nice. It was nice. And it happened at the moment when I read They Are That Wisdom, and I thought,
Mhm.
I wonder how that is. How's that? How does that feel? Or, what is that experience like?
And
And I
then
was
you
just
get
given
revelation.
something.
It begins to be
Yeah,
revealed within you, doesn't it?
yeah. But
But
it's,
you got to
it's just
ask.
like,
You go to ask
yeah,
for it. You go like, God, show me. Like I'm reading this. I'm going like, whatever the perfecter of wisdom, be here now. And if they everywhere, then provide me an experience, provide me these sensations and
That sounds very demanding to me.
what?
It sounds very demanding to me.
Yeah,
That way, that way
fuck
of
yeah,
putting it.
fuck yeah. It's demanding. Like God, where the fuck? You know, like bring it on.
Yeah, but yeah,
and
but
that's,
it might not be appropriate. You know what I mean? Like
Anyway, it's
you can
happening, so
demand
it's
all
pretty appropriate to me.
you like, but you're only going to get what you're ready to
Yeah, what you can
receive, I
handle
think.
exactly.
But asking is different to demanding, don't you think?
I don't know. Try it. Try both.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I know there's commanding. That's different again, I think. When you
Yeah, I mean,
command.
I remember most of the revelation occurred in that place of frustration where I'm going, God, I'm searching like crazy. I'm not getting anything. Come on. You know,
Right.
and it wasn't like me sitting there in this kind of pious little things like, God, be so kind and provide me with
Yeah,
wisdom.
commanding. It's
He was
different,
like,
isn't it?
ask, it says, ask with all your might and all your strength and all your will, doesn't it? Ask and
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
shall receive. But it didn't say like, you know,
I'll be nice about it.
yeah, he didn't say be nice about it. He said like, be passionate about it.
Yeah, yeah. It's true. I mean, but there is a way of like I mean yeah, there is a way. I got really mad this morning and
I like that.
I sort of I I got really mad.
I'm not
But
negating
it
it.
did seem to be helpful.
Yes, it is helpful. It is, particularly if you can allow yourself to express it. I think that's the big
Yeah, yeah,
difference. And Kim, I'm not
yeah.
negating you in any way. I'm
Oh
with you,
no, no,
honey.
I'm just wondering if there is a difference, like because a lot of stuff talks about commanding the universe.
Yeah,
I
that
think that's
one.
what you're.
No, no, no. There is a weirdness to that in my books.
I want to
I
find
think it's
out.
probably
I want to get
semantics, you
this.
see.
Yeah, but words,
Kim,
but there is, but words have different meanings. So I don't know. I want to
that's
understand the
right.
difference between demanding and commanding. I think there's a difference.
Yeah, I feel they in one of them there is like a form of arrogance.
Right. Yes. Yes.
That
That
I'm not really. Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah,
would
yeah.
be ego stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, this universe is here to serve me, or
Yes.
like
Yeah.
uh, you know, no, no, no. You are here to serve the universe. You're here
Well,
to
it's both, isn't it?
yes, and
It's
it
two
is you.
ways.
It is your. I mean, we do have this. You know, we call it thought adjuster for the lack of a better word. I would say, but we have it's already in us. The spark of God is within.
Oh,
The kingdom
yes.
of heaven is within. When we begin to give it, we have an experience of it. But sometimes
Mm.
we have to dislodge the old structure of thinking, even to be able to like open that inner vision with
Oh,
which we
yeah, of
see.
course. Yeah,
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 without vision,
of
you
course.
can't see it. In
Yeah.
It's more
these
like
books,
an
they call it.
opening.
Hang on. In these books, they call it. Like receptors, or no? They call it. Um, what do they call it? um, sensations. Yeah, like you become sensitive to see, like the course of life says, okay, stop seeing with the eyes of the body and begin to see with the eyes of your heart, right? Something like that.
Mm.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
A
So
spiritual eye. Yeah.
yeah. So like you can look at Alison and see her with your eyes, but then, if I ask you to see Alison's light,
Mm.
how would you do that? You know?
Mm.
Yeah. See, you had to close your eyes and
Yeah,
go
straight
somewhere else.
away. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And then you
yeah,
immediately have a smile on your face because
yeah.
you begin to see. See, that's it, Kim. This is exactly it. See? And then Alison immediately feels
Yeah.
seen. Eh?
Yeah, because the physical side messes things up. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's immediately
Like it
beautiful.
gets in the way. Yeah.
So what's the feeling right now, Kim?
My feeling?
Yeah.
Oh, it's joy. Yeah.
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 Exactly.
Yeah.
And now what are you giving?
Joy.
And what are you having?
Joy.
And if you give more of that joy, what are you having?
I don't know. More joy, I guess.
Yes, because it increases by the act of being given away. Like you
Yeah.
giving God, not in some kind of catechism, like this is how it is. You must obey these rules. No, it's beautiful. It's like you begin to reverberate. You become alive within yourself. The life, look, I call it the near life experience, you know?
Yeah. Again, it's the opposite of what we normally do. We think of
Hey,
giving and receiving in terms of physical things,
hallelujah.
but it's the opposite, isn't it? Yeah.
Exactly.
Which you can give when the other person doesn't even have to know about it. You know, like, it's funny. Yeah. Like consciously, I don't need to know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that when people say to me, oh, I don't subscribe to any of this God stuff. And they just oozing, you know, they just beaming. They just
Yeah.
beaming existence.
Yeah.
There's an aliveness. It's like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm an atheist, you know, and it's like their heart and their soul and their whole being is so vibrant and alive, and you know, there's no dogma of any kind and
Yeah. They
rules.
don't need it, do they?
They
They
don't
don't
need
need
it. I just sit there in awe that I am in the presence of such a delight.
Oh, I just saw
it.
something. You know, dogma is the opposite of godma.
Yeah, yeah.
God, no.
Sorry, it's just a little pun.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
God.
anyway,
Well, we live in a back to front type of topsy-turvy land. Yeah.
when I was in the academy, they said, because I was seeing people having some kind of experience, but I wasn't having it.
Mm.
And then someone said to me, "Don't worry, just take a ride.
Right.
Just take a ride. Just don't observe it. Just join in." And I go, "Well, I don't know how to do that." But in that was like that had to be revealed how to do that. But it was this willingness to go, okay, I'll just give it a try, whatever it takes. And I was just waiting, but I was willing. I guess that was that little willingness.
Yeah, because the joining in, you have to not be separate to do
Yeah,
that. You have to go past the separateness,
yeah,
don't you?
yeah.
Yeah. In
And
some way.
I have this when you guys feel anything, I feel like I'm already there with you.
Right.
You know, when you have
Yeah, and
those
we might
moments,
be
Kim, when you
totally
just
unconscious.
can't stop
Yeah.
laughing and it's like it's very moving inside, you know? And it's,
Yeah, but that can happen. You can feel that, but I might not feel it.
oh yeah,
That
that's
that it,
true.
that it's happening, you know, like it's
Yes,
weird.
yes,
It's so
yes,
weird. Yeah.
yes,
So
yeah,
you can feel what I'm feeling without me even knowing that I'm feeling it,
yes. Because I
you
can
know?
bypass your gap.
Now
I
that's
can,
feeling up somebody, isn't it? That's
yeah,
really feeling up somebody.
yes, yes.
Oh, dear, Kim. Oh, dear.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm in the den of
oh,
iniquity.
that's actually given me an experience I didn't really want.
Well,
You
it's
know
all
what, guys? There's one
it's all
thing.
one.
There's one
Oh,
thing
Yeah.
that's consistently happening, and that is that, you know, when we start reading these today, I have to admit, I was going like, oh my God, I so don't want to know about this. Today, I just
oh,
don't want to
cool.
know about this. And you were just going like, ram, 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 ram. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ. But look what's happening. We end
I
up
know,
in
right?
joy, you see?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
do you understand any of this any better? I don't think so. But it
It doesn't matter. Yeah,
it's
it doesn't matter.
deconstructed some kind of,
Yeah.
I think just by adding different values to our life, it distracts us from focusing a certain way, you know, and that's we actually need that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. You can get easily stuck in just one way of perceiving things and you're a goner, you
Yeah,
know, because it's that
yeah,
very
it's
narrow,
true.
circumscribed way of
Yeah,
being, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
exactly.
I'm
There's
very
that word again.
circumscribed today.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the words they use. It's so good. We've lost so much good language, honestly, in our everyday
We,
communications, you know.
I think we have lost so much of the good language.
Yeah,
If you
it's a
I mean,
tragedy.
it's just a little thing, but if you look at letters written by soldiers in the First World War to their,
Mm.
loved ones,
Really?
the language, and they're like, they were poets. They were
Wow.
just describing things so beautifully. They had a really good command of language
Oh,
that most people today have no idea of.
I mean,
and
this
you
And
know
I
what?
like, I
yeah.
wish my command of language was that good. I really do. But
Well,
I mean,
this
if the word, yes, and if the word is creative, like, wow, my God. And that's the one thing I hate about AI. It does not use any beautiful poetic language whatsoever.
well, ask it.
As far as I can see so
Uh,
far,
you ask it
like,
to.
Kim, ask it. Every time it writes something, it's like, hey, make it way, way more poetic than this. Watch
oh
out.
yeah.
You can
Oh,
ask
okay.
for it, you will receive such a,
Really?
oh yeah. Well, give it a
Oh,
try. Don't take me for a word. And when
all right.
he makes it poetic, says like, hey, this is nothing like what I'm looking for, way more poetic. He will.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. I just have an innate
I do
distrust
think
of
that
doing that.
AI tends to dumb things down as a
Oh my
tendency. But
God.
if you were to
Like,
ask it, if you like,
have
if
you
once you're
listened
not,
to any of
yeah,
those songs? Like, I think David Hoffmeister uses some program where, it makes music to words from the course and stuff. Oh my God,
oh yeah,
it's horrible.
I know,
oh
It's
but
yeah,
so
good,
horrible.
good.
I mean, it sounds good. It sounds
Yeah,
good,
I
but
know,
it's
but
like
there's no life
empty.
in
It's
it.
just
yeah,
horrible emptiness. Yes.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I don't even want to go there.
Yeah, let's not even go there. Let's not even
yeah.
mention that whole thing. It's like, ugh, like dried out desert.
Yeah,
Oh
dried up,
dear, oh dear.
dried up
Oh
snot
God.
comes to mind.
There's another little grievance I have going. I've got grievances against Ken Wapnick. Discovered this morning that was when I got really mad this morning when I was reading the beginning of the course, the use of terms, and I got really mad about him taking the word soul out. And then about the fact that now I don't know what was intended by the difference between the word soul and the word spirit.
Mhm.
And so that's been removed. But anyway, I got really mad about it.
That's incredible, isn't it?
And
Yeah.
I see, okay, so I've got a grievance that I actually have to deal with. I have to
Well,
deal
this
with
is
that
the
grievance.
thing that happened, like those
Yeah,
people at the beginning, because there were interpretations of things. That's all they thought they have to be doing. And so,
those
unfortunately,
Yeah.
people.
they begin to interpret what they thought Course in Miracles was saying.
Yeah.
And
He did it before he did the course.
and
And
it's
that's the
exactly,
problem.
yeah, and it's exactly where the little glitch happened. And then, they all, including Marion Williamson, they all just unhappily rave about it. There's not a twinkle of light in Williamson's expression, because she's like totally got like, I don't even see Course in Miracles in any of it,
Yeah.
Right.
because it's not meant to be like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah.
individual, like teacher of God is not a teacher as in this, and as a teacher is in this world.
But it's an interesting thing though. Like, so even though, yeah, this stuff happened, Cole, and I
Yeah, yeah,
realize I'm actually really mad about it.
yeah, good for
And
you. Yeah,
if I'm mad about it, there's a need in me for some to find forgiveness and a miracle.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
Like
you triggered.
there is a
Exactly. Yeah.
need there. I'm mad
Trigger.
about it. I've been mad about it ever since I found out about it. I've been mad about it. But
mhm.
got really mad this morning reading the use of terms and realizing it wasn't going to give me a description of soul because he took the bloody word out and it's somehow got left
Yes,
out of the use of terms as well
yes.
for
It's
that reason.
interesting that I didn't realize the reason the court case was won, they had to give up the copyright, was because originally they gave out zero copies of the
Hmm.
course.
Hmm.
They gave
And that was
copies early on, very early
and
on,
and,
yeah.
and yeah, and that was the reason because that happened. I thought
That
that's
was how he
interesting.
won. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Teddy, I don't think, yeah, yeah,
So right
anyway.
at the start it was
Mm.
the
But look
What
how
if
lucky we are
that?
because this has not been altered. And the course of
Yeah.
love has not been altered. And these
Mm,
these literatures really taking us places because they original.
yes.
And we still have original Course in Miracles. So, you know, we could,
Yeah,
we
we
could
have the original Course in Miracles. Yeah. The
and
thing for me that I realized at the time when I got mad was, okay, well, I can ask. I can ask. I
yeah,
can I can
And
ask
you shall
Spirit to tell
receive.
me.
yes.
And, I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know. I wasn't listening very well, but I sort of
Well,
felt
because it's
like
a
maybe
form of
soul
bet
is more like what God gave personality
yes.
to, when we're talking here about
Mm.
when we're here in this book
Because it is form of
about.
betrayal. How many people have been reading? I mean, look, I was reading
Yeah, it
the
has
original
slowed things
book.
down and it makes me really mad because I look at the state of the world. It makes me so mad. I look at the state of the world and the amount of suffering that's going on. I'm really fucking angry about it. That he would lead so many people astray.
Mhm.
But
And
how do
there's
you know
still
they've been led?
people who
How
I
do you,
really love who are still reading the fit version. For
Yeah, yeah,
fuck's sake.
yeah,
but
yeah.
how do you know they're being led astray? That might be
Because
what the
I can see in their lives that I can see from their lives that
but you can't.
they're not
That's the circumscribed outlook. Sorry,
thinking what
a circumscribed outlook,
is
because you
it?
can't see the big picture and you can't see what their future is by going that in that direction. Yeah, how can we know?
Yeah. Look, from my experience,
The book
Okay.
came about. The
yeah,
wrong words came about. It's all there for the greater good, for a
yeah,
purpose. It can't be
Yeah.
wrong
um,
because you're arguing with reality, and what is it? What do they say?
Well,
You'll
it
only
can go.
lose
It can go. It's
a
just like the
hundred
Bible
percent of
was
the time.
interfered with, and
But you've
it
got
has
what?
caused that has also caused a lot of suffering because a
No,
huge
but
amount of suffering
yeah,
because
but
the
what you've got.
teachings that were given have been delayed for 2,000 years.
So,
It's been so look
so
at the
what?
suffering that's happened in the name of Christ, in the
But you
name
don't
of Jesus.
know. You don't know why the suffering is what it's for. It's probably meant to.
Well, I do
It
know
might
that
be
I don't
meant to
like the
be.
history. I
look,
wouldn't have wanted to live there, would you? Would you have wanted to live in the
But
history
you've
where they
got.
were burning witches because they were told that they were
I'm.
anti-Christ because
I'm
they were
probably.
doing
I probably.
herbalism? I mean, for
hey
But
fuck's
guys,
but
sake.
take a
no,
little
but right
breath.
now
Take a
it's
little
your.
breath.
Yes,
Take a
your.
little breath.
What do you feel? What the feeling in you? What's going on there? What's triggered really? You know.
Yeah, yeah. Just take a little breath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It-
Like
So
It's.
just
You
I've made an
allow,
can't.
assumption of
just
some sort and I may not be right about
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
Okay, I get
yeah.
that.
We
Just
have a lot of judgment about suffering and
yeah. Well,
what
just
happens to other
let
people.
Alison have her rage about it because it's just like
Yeah.
it's really important.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm mad about it. I'm
yes,
mad
it's and
about it and I'm upset about the state of the world. And I've stopped looking on social media. I'm
yeah,
not looking at that stuff anymore because I don't see,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
useful. But um,
You're just adding
yeah,
your energy to it.
Yes, yes.
yeah. So
Look,
anyway,
I,
and I see, okay, I've got a grievance against Ken Wapnick, and so
yeah,
what do we do with grievances? We forgive.
exactly.
So that's a job for me. Nice little job for me.
Yes.
so you've got to give, but what is it you've got to forgive? Isn't it the feeling that's comes up, the feeling that's triggered?
Yeah, it's like a betrayal or
Nothing.
something.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with Ken Wapnick, really. It's what's triggered in you to be forgiven.
Well, I mean, we've been given this incredible teaching called A Course in Miracles.
Mm,
And I have had miracles happen, through my understanding of the course. I have had miracles happen. I have had
Mm.
things happen. And I just feel like if there hadn't been misinformation put in there, it could have been this whole process could have been sped up. And
look,
I now feel the urgency in the world of
yes.
the need for it.
Alison,
And I feel very sad about it, about
Alison,
how far
it
it's
actually
gone.
actually might be getting sped up because of that.
Do
Because
You
you
you're
think
don't
getting
know.
so?
you're getting triggered
You
by it.
don't
So
know.
maybe that is the speed up for you. Yeah.
we don't know the
Maybe,
outcome or
yeah,
why it
my being
happened.
triggered as part of the speed up. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Could be.
Hmm.
Sorry, Kim.
Could be. Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. And I don't even know that it's a trigger. I just,
Yes. You know
is it a
what?
trigger? Is it even a trigger?
I first had the you know, what do you call it? FIP version. That was my first book. And despite all the changes,
Hmm.
it still
Yeah,
took me, it
Yeah.
still was so transformative. And when I was really
yeah,
looking at what he took out, you know what he often took out? The sweetness.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
the
And you
words
know what
where
I just realized though is that I'm completely overlooking that there is still the thought adjusters. There's still all the help. The book
mm,
was only
Yeah.
one part of it. There's
mm,
You know,
still all the rest of the help.
and if there's a person that maybe the soul triggers them to the extent they can't read it, then that version would suit them. You know what I
Yep,
mean?
yep.
Yeah,
yeah.
Well,
So
it's been,
there's a version for everybody. It
yeah,
still works the same in the end.
yep,
You know?
yep.
yeah.
The sparkly is obviously the version for us. So but whatever.
Well, I
It's
want to
Yeah.
gonna
get as close to the original as possible, so that's why, yeah, that for me it's important.
Mm.
well
And I wouldn't know about that.
the original is beyond the words though, isn't it?
Mm.
It's before the word.
They all take you there. You know what? I think,
Yeah.
you know, even if I
There's a
open
version.
my old book, because I still do sometimes because it's handy. This is on my table or something. Open it up, and even so, it's been circumcised, as I call it. You know, um, it
I mean,
still has
basically,
it still has the essence. It's just
yeah,
slightly reorganized, and it's not original. Uh, uh,
Yeah.
it's still all there somehow. You know, like I
There's
think
a version.
people can spend a lot of time. There are virtually cosmical wars around this, different
Yeah.
versions and what it says,
yeah, I'm sure there are.
and
But
then
we
missing
have
the
to,
point. You know,
Yeah,
never
that's
upset
right.
for the
Yeah.
listen. You're never upset for the reason you think.
Yeah.
Bingo.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, well, he didn't change the lessons, I don't. Anyway, apart from anything else. So
Yes.
there's a good start. Are
Well,
you
have to
about to
go,
go
You
guys.
or?
haven't.
I'll see you next time. I'll try not to end the meeting. I'll just assign someone.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you for your
Okay.
input.
I'll
Thanks,
see you soon,
Kevin.
Kev. Yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit longer. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm closer, so
Yeah, so interesting. I mean, it's good that I've been able to talk about it a little bit because
Yes.
I
yeah.
mean, I do see, if there's a grievance going on, that needs forgiving.
See, beauty of
Um,
you, Alison, is that you're not gossiping and you're basically saying, I'm really pissed off about it.
Yeah.
And you also
yeah,
know that you want to heal it. You know, I
and
don't feel you,
yeah,
I don't feel you like, dumping or something. You're just going like, I'm so upset that this whole thing happened. It is upsetting, you know.
yeah,
Then all that happened, now we got a course of love.
yeah,
And it was
yeah,
because of that, you know.
yeah,
Something else had to be given to correct the misperception. And what did we get? Most exquisite book out there.
yeah,
And
yeah. It is.
I could imagine in the future when the URANTIA book's more well known, it'll be tampered with in some way. You
And
know?
it has been, and I think there's also trips going on, also, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. It's just the nature of this world. And like the original, you're never upset for the reason you think.
Hmm.
Oh, that process I did the other on Tuesday, Cole, something has really shifted big time. I don't know what it is.
Oh my
But
God,
like,
that was a
Ooh,
powerful chapter, huh?
yeah, I can see like
mm,
the original cause is like
Uh-huh.
the original. We separated from the original
Yeah, yeah,
God, and so we're not even a proper version, like we're
yeah.
like a substandard version, just being in this form, in this place. Everything's not original. It's a reflection. So it's not, no wonder we get upset because that is a
Hmm.
It's like that upsetness about things not being the original thing. It's like a reflection of that, the
Yeah.
losing of our original state,
Beautiful.
in
Yes.
some way,
Yes.
you know?
It
Maybe
has
that's
to
what I
keep
saw
repeating itself.
when you showed up this morning, Kim. You're looking really good. That
Yeah,
something's
something.
cleared
Yeah,
out for you.
it was a big. I did a bit of movement and sound work on
Oh,
this.
nice.
It just has such an impact.
But
But
these are
there's so
what
much
is,
resistance to doing
yes.
it,
What she's
but it's not
talking about is
hard.
the schools of feeling.
Yeah.
This is a thing that is not yet, it's not yet happening much. And in the Orantia book, they say when you move to the next, Morontia world, there will be schools of feeling, because in here, even those are, all over the place as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm actually thinking of
we make the other school wrong. We make that school wrong because we prefer this one. So we make all the others wrong, but there's myriad things that suit all the different types of
Yep.
people here. Like nothing is
Yeah.
wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I've
It's
actually
just
been thinking I might
that version suits that person,
I've
but
been
we
thinking I
make
might
it.
find a practitioner of the journey process and actually start doing some of that, because there are specific memories that still come up after all the work I've done, after
Yeah,
years and years and years of
it's not
doing
going to end.
forgiveness work. And
It's
there are
not going
still
to
memories
end.
that come up that I haven't been able to shift. And it
Yeah,
is a way to get through specific memories. So I'm actually
Yes.
thinking I might see if I can find a community here, or, you know,
The
of
humanity is
that process.
highly emotionally primitive.
Humanity is. Yeah, I'm
yeah.
sure. I'm sure.
Emotional intelligence is like nowhere.
Mm.
At the best, people are trying to be good, and it's not very attractive because it's trying to be something they imagine should be. And
Yeah.
I find
Yeah.
that level of spirituality quite repulsive. So
Yeah.
people lose that.
You
Like
know,
just even you saying like, I am so angry. I was like, thank God, because normally that's denied and then it leaks out somewhere else. And it's not
Well,
direct.
that's what's been happening, is that I make these snide comments about Kim Watling. And I need to face it and get on with it
Yeah.
and live
Well,
by the teaching of,
like I
you
say,
know.
what is it, like Kim said, what does that bring up in you? Don't buy into the first answer.
Yeah.
Sit with what really brings up in you. Like what is really the real feeling, not the reactions, because that's just the top layer.
Mm.
What is
yeah.
the real
Mm.
feeling that it brings up in you? And like, what is the one feeling, not many? When you go like, oh, I feel like this and this and this and that, that's just fluff.
Mm.
And it's okay. It's
And the
important.
thing is,
Just give me a
you
sec.
can't always name it. You can't always name it.
Can't name it, but this is where I go to God, go to Holy Spirit, or go to some wisdom that's beyond your own, within you, that can help you to take you there.
Yes.
Like
And I think that,
take me to the river, take me to this
Mm.
flow of life that will enlighten within me what is the cause of this that I'm feeling as an effect, which is being angry, right? Because when
Mm.
you see it, and it might have nothing to do with Wapnick whatsoever or with the Course of Miracles.
mm,
Actually, Course of Miracles says in most cases, it's not it.
yeah,
But it gives you these repetitive things like, what are you concerned about? So and so. And
Mm.
what are the fears? And it gets you to do it in a circle, so you keep going deeper, 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 deeper into the real fear. When you reach the real fear, you look at it, and then it will disappear because you see it.
Mm.
But when you're just angry and angry and angry, nothing shifts, you're actually not upset for the reason you think. But when you do find what it is, which, with the help of Holy Spirit or God or whatever, angels, whatever your guiding light is, you will be led to it. You'll be led to it. And when you see it, it merely disappears. It goes, shunk. Because he says, look at your fears, look at your illusions, because by not looking, they stay protected.
Mm. Yeah.
I would go,
That's
what is
lesson
that
26,
really?
isn't it, you're talking about?
Say it again?
Lesson 26 that you're talking about?
Yep, lesson 26, absolutely. One of the
Mm.
most profound fear releasing lessons I have found yet.
Oh
Mm.
my God, I think I've had tremendous fear about getting something wrong.
Yes.
Mm.
And in that way, I have to find the right version. I have to find the right thing. Otherwise, it's going to be wrong and I'll be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And that fucking ego doesn't ever wants to be wrong. It has to be right. So I'd always have to get the right fucking thing, you know? Who do we? The ego doesn't know what's right. It hasn't got a clue.
Mm.
It hasn't got a clue.
Beautiful. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we need to allow ourselves to, like, how does it really make you feel? Take a couple of days.
Mm.
You know, what's the real feeling underneath all that? And when you reach it, it'll be just one. There won't be many. And
Mm.
it'll be one and it'll be huge. And that's when you go like, hello, I want to get to know you. I want to see what originates everything.
Well, it's taken me all these years to get to actually acknowledging that I'm really mad about
Beautiful.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's the number one step.
That's a
First step.
revelation in itself.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And that the gift of this world is the things that trigger you and make
Yeah.
you angry or make you whatever. That's the gold, but we don't realize it. We think it's terrible. You know, for some people it might be terrible suffering that gets them to look at something differently. I don't know. Who do we to know? We don't know. I don't know. But I
Yeah,
just want to,
there's a part of me that's a bit cynical about that,
yeah,
viewpoint.
yes,
You know,
of course.
there's a part of me that's quite cynical about that. When I look at, what's going on in certain parts of the world, and I
But
think,
if
I
we
don't know
try
how.
and look, but if we try and look at the future, what is the future development for those souls and spirits by having that experience? We don't. How can we know? How can we
Yeah.
know? And if that's what counts,
I mean,
not what happens to
the
the
thing that made
physical
me,
body, not what happens to the
the thing that
physical
made
body.
me, well, the thing that made me originally ask for help was being beaten up when I had a 2-week-old child, a baby,
Oh my God,
being
yes.
beaten up and losing my milk.
Right.
And that was the thing that made me ask for help. And I recognize I'm still mad at him about it.
Well, why wouldn't you be?
I've told myself so many times, oh yeah, it was a really good thing that it gave me that gift where I actually reached a point where I was so desperate that I asked for help. And I can tell myself that with the logic, all the logic in the world, and do the forgiveness thing. And at times I think I've done the forgiveness thing about it. This is why I actually think I might need like the journey process
Yeah.
somehow.
Because emotional body, your mind can tell itself whatever. Your
Yeah.
emotional body will still hold the pain.
Yeah.
Yes, because
Yeah.
how you actually felt would be, I don't think I would be able to go there if something like that happened to me. I would be denying the actual how I felt at that
Yeah.
feeling of
I
it, like
yeah.
the terror, whatever it was, would be, that's the thing to move. That's the thing to forgive. It's not nothing to do with the other person, not really.
Okay. And I've got to look at it. Okay. So I'm looking at, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
That's a
look.
big one. I've got to do that one. I've got to do that one.
Yeah.
Your
And
actual,
look down
yeah,
when you do it, because we often store everything in the organized sense, but it's not necessarily a real emotional connection to it.
yes,
Actually, if
because
we
often,
truly connected to it emotionally with a loving presence,
mm,
most of the emotions we go like, I shouldn't have these because the emotions are not all right, or they're not real, or they're not this, or they're not that.
mm,
So we can't ever meet it with a loving presence. We can make it with logic, which is
Yeah.
not hardly anything.
Yeah.
mm,
Yeah. Anyway.
yeah.
Anyway, that's interesting, isn't it? For me, that
And
one is, I can
it
see
is,
that that's actually needing
because it took me
to be addressed.
the thing that I saw about my husband, that happened in the late 70s. And it's taken me until this year to understand what happened,
Mhm.
Right.
and I saw that what was coming at me, that was already in my own heart. Like
Mm.
I'd already rejected him in my own heart, but I denied it to myself,
Wow.
you know. And so I got this horrible
Mm.
rejection put on me. And, I just could not forgive that. I just couldn't,
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Right.
but now I
Interesting.
can forgive myself
Yeah.
for denying how I really felt about that man,
Mm.
and I just couldn't, I had to deny it at the time. I was married to him and I couldn't face the fact that, well, I was unhappy because I didn't love him and I didn't want to be there. And
Mm.
surprise, surprise, he made some terrible rejecting comment. Well, like it was real. When I look back, it's like it was perfect. He was just really showing me how I felt inside about myself and the whole
Wow.
situation.
That's
And it
beautiful when
wasn't
you
a,
feel like that.
it wasn't until I saw that, oh my God, I'd already rejected him within myself, that I could let it go. But I hung on to that all these years. I could not let it go,
Yes. That's it.
you know. And so how can I be like, that was his gift to me, actually, but it's not the way I saw it at the time.
Mm.
And perhaps in your situation, I don't know, but it's very extreme. There's a gift in that somewhere for you.
Oh, I'm sure there is a gift. And there have been
Yeah.
times when I've felt it,
Yes.
but I still haven't let it go somehow.
No,
So
no.
yeah,
And also don't try
and
and
it's a
get
big
rid of it,
should.
because
Yeah.
it just needs
You
to be
can't get rid
released.
of it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't get rid of it until it's looked at. Like that, something is seen. Like, I don't know what it took for me to see that. I just suddenly went bing.
Well, see,
And but it,
when you begin to do the emotional expression, which is just what a logic mind would say, well, you're nuts, making sounds and reverberating, because it is frequential, and the sound reverberates because when something shocking happens, you go and you
yeah,
freeze,
yeah.
and it stays frozen, and when you begin to reverberate yourself, you actually warm up this frozen state, and you begin to vibrate in places that you did not vibrate before, and your consciousness froze in that place. So you begin to vibrate and it begins to open again. So making a sound
Oh
is the
my God.
crucial, particularly with right use of will, which is, definitely
But
the schools of feeling that
mm,
are on a highest level for sure.
and when you put it like that, Cole, it's like that shutting down, immediate shutdown that we do. That's what would have shut off the milk. Like
Exactly.
and you
So,
can't help that because
yes.
that's just,
Because it affects
you
the physical
couldn't help
reality
that.
for sure.
Yeah.
And I actually, it's an interesting thing that this should come up now, because one of the things I've been most upset about has been the whole situation in Palestine with the milk, not being able to take the milk for the babies through.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah.
Mm.
That's amazing
Amazing,
connection,
isn't it?
isn't it? Yeah. So there's another gift the universe is giving you. It's trying to show
Mm.
you something here in this situation. I mean, I don't watch any of that stuff, but
I'm not
obviously,
anymore. There's a
no,
point,
but,
something
but
happened and I've just stopped watching it. So I'm happy with that. I'm not watching it anymore. I don't see the
yes,
point anyway. But
it's in watching it. And the thing with the milk, it's showing you something to be healed in you in connection with this milk thing. And you've
yeah,
connected it already to this situation. So there's something really important there to look
yeah.
at
Mm.
with the
I've
milk
only just
supply.
made that connection, like even with the what I told you before, like now
Yeah.
here, I haven't made it
Yeah.
like, yeah. Anyway,
Well, just for the
this is good.
fun of it, try, when you're actually looking at it, just allow yourself to make sounds that will come out from you at that moment when you're thinking about it.
Yeah.
Because your lodge, it goes way beyond this tiny little thing that can
Yeah.
observe things. When you
And
start
you know,
making sound,
yeah,
you'll be shocked. Just like Kim was saying, like, oh my God, I did a bit of sound. And we all like going like, hey, Kim, you look different, right?
yeah, like you've got the effect of it is so incomprehensible and so
Bingo.
you can't possibly know what the effects are going to be.
Yeah.
But there is always an amazing good effect, like a healing effect of some kind, and it might heal something else, nothing to do with what you're working on. It doesn't matter. It will heal something, you know. But, you know, for me, I feel like I was able to breastfeed my children, but there's a lot of women that can't. And I'd imagine there'd be tremendous grief somehow with that, not being able to nourish a child
Yeah,
in
I
that
mean,
way, you know?
I did get my milk back.
Mm-hmm.
I only lost it for a short time, but
Oh, that's good.
even so, but you know, like that happens with shock sometimes. This you lose your
Yep.
ability
But
to.
yeah, the shock, like, oh, it's always the shock in the moment, isn't it? That shuts everything down and then you can't go back there. So it's like a locking away of that immediate, I don't know, you can't even get to feel what we feel because of the shock shuts it off
Cut it off.
Yeah,
for a good
you know, I
reason
think I
because
want.
we have to survive, don't we? We have to survive, you know,
Yeah,
the the event. But hey, now we can heal. We can heal.
yeah, yep. There's an
That's the beauty,
opportunity here.
that's the beauty of it. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to mark this where we stopped. Don't think we'll
Oh
be
yeah.
reading.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've only just started. Why don't we start at the beginning of the section too?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Shall we just
The
Didn't
come
get
back?
very
perfecters,
much read
the
this morning. That's all
perfecters of
right.
wisdom. I think the perfecters of wisdom have been with us, don't you?
I think so.
Yes.
I would say so.
I love it. It
Yeah,
does
thanks, you
definitely have an
guys.
amazing effect, this book, doesn't it? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Who would have
thank
thought?
you.
And I couldn't read it on my own. I couldn't.
No, there's no way I could do it either.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
thank you,
could only listen
everybody.
to it. But it's like I love what it does to us, you know?
Yes.
Mm. It just has
But
those little gateways.
yeah, they're magical. They absolutely unexpected revelations. I mean, it is a book of
Yeah.
revelations for sure, because it first of all reveals us realities we wouldn't even possibly think about.
Yes. I
Mm.
command that you do it to me.
Yeah. Hymns of Isles today.
Oh, it just comes out. I can't help it.
That's the magic of like that inner movement thing. That's really something else.
Yeah, really, like even if you do it for a little bit, it has
Yep.
a tremendous effect, you know.
So
But
true.
it's true, you have to give it a little bit of time.
Got to
Mm.
give it a time and massive judgment and release, because you start making sound
Yeah.
and your ego will go, now you're really losing the plot.
Yeah, now you're really crazy. Yeah. It really it doesn't like it at all.
Yeah, it is a massive defense mechanism to anything that's emotionally intelligent. That could enhance the emotional intelligence.
Mm. Like I found myself making this very high-pitched sound, you know, like, what the
Beautiful.
fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What's going on here? But you just go with it. You just go with it. You know, it's
Yeah, you go with
amazing.
it. And it
Yeah.
teaches you something that you can't possibly even write in a book,
You can't
because
explain it, you can't put words to it, but all you can see is the effects, really,
yeah.
you know. And
Yeah, well, we can see
yeah,
the effect in you, Kim. All right, thank you, everyone. I'm going to go.
all right, I gotta go to this coffee morning. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, bring it over there, Kim. Resurrect the
Oh,
Wapnikized
the what?
the Wapnikized
Oh, okay. whatever. Yeah, I don't know what will happen. Yeah,
You
anyway.
guys, is
Okay.
it a Course in Miracle group, people?
Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah. But you know what I saw?
Tell
The
me.
one that, annoys me the most, or did, I realized, oh my God, I just wanted her to be different than what she is.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, like I wouldn't want like someone else to try and make me different to what I am,
Mm.
unless it's like a healing thing. But like I didn't like it, so I wanted her to be different. And I felt like, oh my God, I
Hmm.
felt like I need to apologize to her almost, like, shit, I'm really sorry. I just wanted you to be something else.
Yeah.
And she's actually been trying to put that across. Like, she just wants to be the way she is. Why isn't that all right? She's been trying to tell me, but I wasn't listening. I don't like it, and I want you to be different. And you're going to be fucking different to suit me, You're going to be different because I don't like it. It's a little brat ego.
Yes.
Oh, so anyway,
No,
but this, like,
it's completely valid. Listen.
yes,
So
yeah, it's okay too to have felt like that. Yeah, I've got to just, that's okay. Yeah, this non-judgment is so good. It's such a,
hmm
and I just see, and I'm starting to get onto it. I can see how it's just so rampant. As soon as someone starts talking to me about someone, oh, I join them in the judgment. Yes, let's judge this fucker.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's just so everywhere.
Yes.
Oh, anyway, but this, yeah, there's so. I just feel like something's happening, and it's happening so
hmm
keeps ramping up. Like I think, oh, this
Mm.
is ramping up, and then it just keeps ramping up. But
Yes.
it's like it doesn't matter. Just
Well, it
have
opens
to.
up, it opens up more of you, and then you begin to reverberate. And the more you reverberate, the more you will begin to see the solid structures you built based on
Right.
based on the things.
Yeah, there's constant assumptions my mind is making about everything, you know?
Yes.
Like I made this assumption about one of the people I train with. I said something to him and he reacted, and then my mind made up this big spiel. But then when I asked him, oh, are you upset with me about this?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. I
no,
know.
I'm not. I'm not that thin-skinned. And I thought, oh, I made up this whole thing in my head.
That's it. And we
You
do
know,
that. And then we feel guilty and then we feel all sorts of things. And it's not even true.
yeah, we do it so much, like about every little thing. Like, and we
Yes.
think we're right, and we know.
But you know why it is? Because we have a feeling that came up and then we
Yeah.
deny that feeling.
Yes.
We deny the feeling. And now we are missing half of ourselves because when you deny a feeling, you deny your whole feeling part of you. Like you deny your whole will,
Oh,
you know, a whole feeling
yeah.
aspect of you is gone. Now you're left without a ground. Yeah, you're not
Right.
grounded anymore because you left your magnetic centers. And now
Right.
all you're left is this. And now this is going to go crazy, making up stuff that absolutely does not exist. That's why those
Right.
thoughts are not real because they're not connected. That's why we need the at-one-ment when we become one with our all of ourselves, which is obviously the magnetic spheres.
So it's all or nothing,
It's all or nothing,
as usual.
spirit
Yeah.
will. Without the will, you don't really have the real heart. You only have, like I said, this idea of being good and doing good.
Oh my God, it makes me want to puke. Yeah.
Exactly. It's kind
Yeah.
of false because it's not coming from your wholeness. It just
Yeah.
comes from this logic of or thinking, it's
Yeah.
basically guilt because every time you have this, I should be good, I should be doing this, and I should be doing that, and not realizing that denying all the bad and
Yes.
shoving it down into the will
Yes.
rather than transforming bad by going like, hang on, how am I really feeling about this? Take enough
Yeah.
time to get to that feeling, which takes time because it's so frozen down there. That's why making sound is so profound, because it
Yeah.
reverberates part of you that are frozen, that they no longer exist.
Yeah.
And no matter how bright you are in here, and there's like, oh, my third eye or whatever, no, you got to vibrate light all the way down the bottom.
Yeah. Oh my God. Because I'm thinking about that incident again about my husband. Because he attacked or rejected what I felt was my sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my Lord. I think that's been a big shutdown area ever since.
Yes.
Not that I didn't express myself, but there was I had all this judgment about it.
It's true. It's
I had
true.
so much judgment about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and what was the feeling? You see, there you go. You go back to like, hang on a second. How did I really feel about it? Because you got to
Yeah.
resurrect that feeling God nailed deep down in your core.
Actually, I don't think I've done that yet. Like I've realized that I had, you know, the rejection for him was already in me, but maybe I still haven't gone to that feeling, the
That
actual
feeling.
feeling.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I've got to do next. Yes.
Feeling
Yeah.
is, and this is where you go, God, now help me.
Yes, yes.
And it's not a
Yes.
demand, it's begging, really. It's like, please show me, like, show me what's really suffering. So show me where it is rooted that this is still happening to me. And you will be guided to that place. But this time, you'll go there with, like we will call Holy Spirit. Something's holding your
Mm,
hand, basically. You're not going there
yeah.
with some neurosis. You're going there with the genuine presence of wanting to know and heal.
You can't really go there without that help, like that.
Yes.
That support. That support. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
because it
do it.
looks a bit scary because you don't know what it's going to be. And you don't want
Yeah.
to be, the fear is nothing, just that image of like, what am I going to feel when I get there? And funny
Yeah.
enough, it's not going to be a big deal.
No, I know. In the end, it's fucking nothing. You think, what the hell?
But
You know?
it will begin to vibrate in you. It will
Yes.
begin to vibrate. And even then your mind will rush in and try to do something with it. And you just go, no, no, no. I'm just gonna allow this to vibrate until I become a vibrant being,
Yeah.
because
Yes.
it's more about being vibrant than understand why it is. It's like trying to understand God, basically.
Yes. That's right.
Nice,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, that was great. It's just yeah, it's really miraculous,
Yeah, that
really.
was a good session we had on Tuesday.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Because we were looking we were looking at the unseen role of denial.
Yes,
The
yeah.
unseen, the one we don't know about.
Yeah, which is the
Yes.
whole conundrum of it. It's so fucking
Yes.
slippery little bastard, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Ah, yeah,
And
you
then
don't
you
see it,
see it
but
and
no
it
clue.
brings
Mm,
joy because you
yeah,
see it and it wasn't scary at all. But if you
yeah,
don't see it, it appears as like, I don't want to know.
yeah, it's a monster. Yeah.
Hmm.
Gee.
And then
Smoke
you
and
you can
mirrors.
deny it, and you can even learn this whole book back to front, and you can study and know exactly where everything is, and the whole thing inside you still shut down.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, darling. Well, have a nice meeting.
Thank you, I will. Good day. Thanks, Cole.
Thanks, Dal. We'll be
See
seeing
you
you
soon.
soon. See you Saturday.
Okay. Yeah, bye-bye.
Ciao. Ciao. Ciao.
Bye.